Years before he blazed a trail in WWE as Stone Cold Steve Austin, Stunning Steve Austin was an up-and-coming wrestler in WCW.
Many consider that man the finest pure athlete in WCW.
And Cody had a few run-ins with the rising star. At one time, babysat you.
Babysat me in this building.
In this building.
And was a legit real babysitter in terms of my dad had to go out and do a meeting. Hey, will you watch him? And most of the guys at that age really didn't feel like he needed to watch me, but he actually would kind of check in. Hey, all right, kid, all right, and then pop back out. And I thought years later watching him, Stone Cold Steve Austin, romping, stomping, doing everything, changing the industry.
And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so.
If you were in this building, you knew. Stunning Steve Austin was awesome.
I want you, I want that match with Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
He was outstanding, and I feel like if you saw him, you weren't surprised. Maybe the character and everything that was far, you'd never seen anything like that.
You could feel it in him.
Yeah,